Good news, the $8,000 tax credit is still around, so it's not too late for you to take advantage of it. Here with all the details is Renee Gaber of Rausch Coleman Homes. Renee, it's great to have you back with us. How have you been?
Thank you. Very good, thank you.
Well, good. We're talking about the tax credit.
Yes.
Of course, the deadline is coming up, so tell us a little bit more about when people need to buy a home.
Right now.
Don't wait.
Yeah, don't wait. The deadline is April 30th, so really we have 7 days for them. They have 7 days to get on contract.
Okay, so people need to be out and about looking at homes, trying to find one, because you said in contract, not that it's actually the whole 9 yards has been reached, just a signed contract.
Just a signed contract right now, and to close, it has to close by June 30th.
Okay, well that is good to know. Right. And of course it's $8,000.
Yes.
And tell us who's eligible for this.
All first-time home buyers.
All first-time home buyers, and also if it's someone who hasn't owned a home in 5 years, is that the time span they're also eligible? 3 years.
3 years is considered a first-time home buyer, right?
Okay, so that opens up the door to a lot of other people then.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and you say don't wait for this because this is essentially free money?
Free money. It is not. There's no repayment penalty. It is absolutely $8,000. And that's a good chunk of change. So.
It certainly is. So, and you say this is also one of the best times to buy, especially with the interest rates.
Exactly. The interest rates are hovering right now at about 4.875. So with interest rates under 5%, the tax credit, the inventory available to people right now, it's the opportune time to buy.
And of course, you being with Rausch Coleman, you know a lot about inventory in your inventory. So tell us what's available, what you're seeing out on the market compared to maybe in the past years.
Right now we have our homes in Fort Smith and the Van Buren area start at $95,900, and that is a brand new 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
That's big. That's big. That's a good price, and then you get the $8,000 to go with it.
And then you get the $8,000, yes. And also there are down payment programs available to first-time home buyers. So if you're fearful of not having money to put down, or you need help, there are agencies out there that can help us with that. And of course, Rausch Coleman pays $3,500 in closing costs, so between those two, we can get you covered.
Okay, so we've got a lot of different options out there
Yes.
that people can take advantage of when it comes to trying to afford a house, is what it sounds like.
Most definitely.
And what would you say is the best thing for someone who hasn't owned a home to start thinking about as they're starting to look, because time is ticking?
Yes, time is ticking. What they need to do is give us a call, visit us on our website, rauschcoleman.com, and start there, and we can sure educate them on the programs out there that can assist them, and all of our inventory also.
And when we're talking about your inventory, on that website, do you also have some of your homes that are listed?
Yes.
So can people take virtual tours? Because 7 days, you got to get cracking if you're going to buy a house.
Yes. Yes, they can. They can see our inventory pictures of our homes, most definitely. And also this weekend, we're having grand openings in 2 of our communities to start second phases. And that's in Valley View and Farmington, and in Forest Oaks and Van Buren. And with contracts this weekend, people who come in and purchase, we're giving away a 42-inch flat panel.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, so you got the 42-inch flat panel.
You got
the brand new home, which is the most important, the tax credit, down payment, low interest rates, closing costs. There's not a better time than right now.
This is the time to buy, but like Renee says, you're going to have to do it in a timely manner, because you have to be under contract in the next 7 days and close by
June 30th.
Okay.
So it's crunch time.
All right, you got to get on the ball with that. And of course, Renee says that she can answer any of the questions that you have, and she's kind enough to give us her phone number that we can give out to all of you right now. Contact Renee, 479-478-9090. She'll be free to answer any of your questions. They've got 2 offices, one in Fort Smith, which is on Mazard Road, and an office in Farmington out on East Main. And then you have all the Rausch Coleman communities. People can drive around and look at those too.
And those are staffed daily, 7 days a week.
And tell us just where some of those communities are.
We have, in Fort Smith, we have Southfield South Meadows, which is off of Highway 271, which is the exit 14, the last Fort Smith exit. We have Huntington Chase, which is off of Mazard. And then we have Forest Oaks, which is off of Lee Creek exit in Van Buren. And in Northwest Arkansas, we have Valley View, which is in Farmington off of Highway 62. And we have Walnut Crossing in Fayetteville off of Highway 62. And then we have Summerlin in Bentonville, which is off of Rainbow Curve.
So there's a lot of different communities that you can check out as you're out and about here on this Sunday. Renee, thanks for being here with us. You're welcome. Don't go anywhere. More 5 Sunday Morning is coming up after this.